Thanks, Phil. Newsday's Kevin Hoy is joining us with a look at what happened on this day in history.
Well, on November 15th, 1777, after 16 long months of debate, the Continental Congress approved the Articles of Confederation. The agreement served as the United States' first constitution and created a weak central government, which left most of the power with the state governments. It took 3.5 years for the Articles of Confederation to be ratified by all 13 states. The agreement was replaced by the U.S. Constitution, which created a stronger federal government in 1789. On this day in 1859, the first modern revival of the Olympic Games took place in Athens. Athletes competed in a wide variety of events, including running, discus, wrestling, and even pole climbing.
Okay.
The event was held again in 1870 and 1875. Its success helped inspire the 1896 Summer Olympics, which were created by the International Olympic Committee. Just thinking back to that, I can't even imagine the Olympic Committee would think, what they would think about today's Olympics, like that it actually kept going.
And how big and amazing and how many athletes from around the world participate.
That's pretty cool.
Pole climbing.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
I'm not exactly sure what that is.
I don't know if that's like the lumberjack games type thing.
I don't know. Okay.
Moving ahead to the Civil War, 5 years later, that's when Union Major General William Sherman started his march to the sea. The march started in Atlanta, where Sherman's army had burned much of the city to the ground. 62,000 soldiers made the 285-mile march through enemy territory from Atlanta to Savannah in just over a month. Along the way, they stole supplies and livestock in hopes of slowing the Confederates and frightening the people of the South into abandoning the Confederate cause. Sherman's effort helped to bring the end of the Civil War 5 months later. On this day in 2011, New York police cleared Occupy Wall Street protesters from the park they had occupied for 2 months. Around 200 people were arrested for fighting back against police. The park was cleared of all tents, and protesters were told they could no longer camp overnight. After several unsuccessful attempts to reoccupy the park, protesters move on to occupying banks, corporate headquarters, and college campuses. Also on this day in 1969, Dave Thomas opened the first Wendy's restaurant in Columbus, Ohio. It's now the third biggest fast food hamburger chain in the country.
And the red pigtail braids are what is like so
yeah, that was
iconic
actually,
for Wendy's.
It was his daughter, his fourth child.
Wendy.
Yeah.